Alright, we're reading some more Watamote, the sports festival arc continuing. Here we see Tomoko deep within her friend group, rolling deep with the Tomoko harem. The second day's morning matches have finished, so they're having themselves a little bit of lunch. The semifinals are approaching. Tomoko's still in the ping pong tournament against all odds. What will happen here? Both the softball and the ping pong teams made it to the semifinals. You know, they just made makeshift teams. But if they win 2 more matches, they'll be the champion in 2 sports. Wow! What great high school memories. Yuri does not care either way. Well, that's fine. If it was just a few years ago, Tomoko wouldn't care at all either. And even now, it's like kind of unclear how much she actually cares and how much she's just kind of just going along with what's happening, even though she is an instrumental part in the ping pong team's victories. Don't really care too much whether we win or not either. It's nice to have something to do at least. Yeah, she's used to losing in the first round, not really feeling up for cheering for anybody else, not really having any friends to hang out with, and just having to kill time for the entirety of the sports fest. Doesn't sound so fun. Ah, who approaches? The softball team member. Oh, she was there at the booth first time. Okay, I thought she showed up. But yeah, it's just that her back was facing the camera in the first frame. All the members of the softball team to pay attention to this. Okay. So they're recording her pitching. Next opponent has a really skilled pitcher. One mean windmill pitch. Let's have to take her on with our team. She throws all of her pitches straight down the line, so we can just get her timing down. We might stand a chance. She's not any sports girl. She's probably been waiting all this time to scout out enemy teams like a Shonen Sports manga. Probably, yeah. I feel really happy for her, though, that she gets to make that kind of memory. Scouting out the opponents, relaying key information back to her teammates. That's hype. Having fun, so I guess I'll play along. How nice, how nice. And this is her love rival, Kohai. The one that also has a crush on Tomoko's brother. Oh, look at that! She's helping him out, or helping her out with her crush on Tomoko's brother. His match is about to start. What a nice thing to go and tell her that. I thought, you know, they didn't have that sort of friendliness in their relationship. That's something. Tomoki coming in defense again. Support from the rear. He's cool even when he's not playing. It's Sunny's turn to shoujo. Yeah, she has the shoujo text bubbles, the flowers and stuff, the admiration. Supposed to be watching the ball, but before I knew it, my eyes are falling to Moki-kun. Yeah, in the end, her relationship is quite pure in some ways. The way she loves Tomoki. Things have just happened incidentally, not entirely because of her intent, that have made it a little more suspect. But, you know, it's not so bad. Impression she was more... Oh, wow! We have a flashback to how these two became friends. Wow, wow. I didn't expect that. This Sports Fest arc is just digging deep into some of these side characters in a way that I'm really impressed by it. And I really didn't foresee. It's another sports fest, I guess. She sees her. Mind if I sit next to you? To Hikari. Yami-san. Let's have somewhere during lunch break so I haven't had a chance to talk too much. They're here in the library. Most of my days are spent reading in the afternoon and baseball in the evenings. She loves watching baseball too. It's such a good character, you know? Even though she's usually just the butt of the joke, she has stuff going on. She's like a complete person. Really interesting part. She loves the lattes. Show them some of your matches. Convert to being their fan after see one of their games. See, we're reading another manga. I'm reading, I don't remember what it's called, but it's all about baseball fandom. Not about playing baseball, but about watching baseball. And kind of all the things that go into really supporting a team It's interesting. And it's clear here what she's hoping to entrench her new friend with, to bring her on board the Latte Support Club. So now we cut back to the immediate present from that flashback within a flashback. You can kind of see just how Hikari thinks of her friend, how she is both distant from, but can kind of admire in an abstract sense, all of her delusions and her fandoms and stuff like that. Putting Yoshida-san and Okada-san to bat second and third next game. She starts on going since she likes tunnel vision so hard you can't see anything else. Just like when I first met her. Everyone else is kind of freaked out by the level of intensity she has about this softball match they don't really care about so much. I love this shot, by the way. At the top of this page, of her reading the book, it's really beautiful. And I love any shot that's clearly from the perspective of one of the other characters. This is how Hikari sees her, you know? That focus. What? Brother, why do you have a video of that? Stop asking me to take videos of my brother, you perv. Analyze his playstyle later. Okay. Oh, that's so nice. Sure have it rough. When Makoto gets like this because she's having fun. Enjoy watching her too. That's really nice. I really love this. But the overall message of this series really seems to be that all these people, the seemingly popular people, the seemingly perfect people, the seemingly quiet, innocuous people, all of them are pretty weird. Deep down, they all have weirdness and insecurities and just bizarre deviations from the norm. And yet, if they all come together, if they all make friends with one another, these things can be appreciated. These things can be understood and embraced and cherished. You know? That these qualities that make people different, that make people strange, are actually also lovely, are really actually very wonderful. Oh, that's it. That was a short chapter. But a very, very nice chapter. Very nice chapter. Okay. We will move on. Chapter 154. So please look forward to that tomorrow.